Please, welcome back. Menu. You shadow. Direct. And you can see we have a new hero's relic. Long time one. Oh, yes. Let's turn the sides. There's still room for improvement. Long and one. Leave them well. Marriage is even worse than rumors. On my honor as a noble, I will expel these ruffians. Today was supposed to be a happy day. The monastery is in such disrepair. There. Is that the professor and the others? Sir, you're alive! Guess we better handle this before I celebrate, though, huh? You finally made it. I suppose virtue still exists in this crazy world after all. Mm-hmm. It won't be in vain. Maybe not. Wait. Orders. Shot. Difference. So this is about this law. What's the word? It's not unhinged. Let's turn the tides. Them well. Let's turn the tides. That's everyone else. You're fighting. I gotta go help. It's you. I thought you were dead all this time. Ghost. Ghost. Hey, you're late. Hurry up and help. We must have something. And one.
Makes this quick. I'll do my best.
It's fair. See that coming. Oh, there's no turning back. There's still. I've got no choice. It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat? We revealed his true identity. Catch him and recover the treasure.
There's a way forward. No.
Chance.
That hurts.
You yield me a tiny profit. Thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be. We took care of that. Are you sufficiently warmed up, Teach? Mm-hmm.
Busted. Thieves, Professor. I'm so excited to see everyone again. And then this happens. I'm so tired from the long journey. How did it come to this?
Let's all take a moment to catch our breath.
Not the spare time to play with those guys. Least you could do is some teamwork.
These guys were thieves. Couldn't just let them get away. It seems they've been taking advantage of the church's absence, doing whatever they please here.
In any case, I'm glad that all of you are
That's the spirit, Marianne.
That was fun. In fact, I wouldn't mind dropping around some more.
So, we're alive this whole time, Professor. I am not surprised. In fact, that is why I came here.
and it doesn't look like time has rusted your skills. That's a relief.
I'm just glad everyone's alive and well. On that note, let's move this reunion party somewhere else. Now that we've dealt with those violent bandits, we could potentially use this place as our base of operations again.
What does we mean by that?
I'm talking about the Leicester Alliance taking over Garrett Monastery. After all, it's right in the middle of Photos. It's a critical strategic location.
Are you suggesting that we fight back against the Empire?
Aren't you getting a bit ahead of yourself? The Alliance is in complete discord at present. And, as leader of the Imperial faction of the Alliance, isn't Count Locker, father, the main cause of that discord? I am. Yes, that is true. It was inevitable. Rachel's territory is close to Imperial land. And we not confronted the vassalage of the Empire. Invaded immediately. Naturally. And to be clear, I have no problem with your house maintaining its imperial ties until we're sufficiently prepared to revolt. The Empire is the cause of the infighting. If we rid ourselves of them, the situation should resolve itself. That's why I'm thinking we should make this our base, raise up an army, and stir up some trouble for the Empire.
Now you're talking. Sounds like fun.
Then, Mr. Leaderman, does this mean you intend to rope us into your little scheme?
Ah, my grandfather passed away. That means yours truly is officially the leader of the Alliance. If we had a more reliable leader, perhaps the Alliance would not have been divided. Think what you will. All I need to know is if you're in or you're out.
We'll lend a hand. Those Imperial dogs set Alliance territory. I couldn't bear it if my village got caught up in the chaos of war.
I'll fight too. I can't protect my little sis.
I will join this war. After all, House Ardivia was once dragged into an Imperial revolt. It ruined us.
Of course. I understand your motivation. I'll fight too. It's time to take responsibility for my own future.
I don't want to run anymore. I will be abusive.
We can do anything if we work together, Marianne.
Without few words, are you going to go back home to your scary father?
We cannot rely on Claude's scheming to lead us to victory. Therefore, I will remain. It is my duty to ensure Claude does not worsen the situation in the Alliance. We're fighting for a different reason, but we share a common enemy. If we don't act, the Empire will crush us eventually. I say we stop them before they have the chance. So, teach. Help as well. One more reason to join us. Admit it, you're not going to be able to do much on your own. With you on our side, the Church will join us as well. That makes fighting the Empire a moral cause, which means it'll be easy to establish support. Above all, your knowledge and strength are indispensable if we hope to stand a chance against the Imperial Army. Without you, my schemes are nothing. Just words. Please, take all of that into consideration as you decide.
You're laying it all on the table, aren't you? Well, all that aside, this place is a mess. We can't very well make our peace in a ruin, and repairing it sounds like a lot of work. I wonder if anyone would be willing to help us out with that.
I've all this time.
It's so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried about you.
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding him.
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you. But I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn, everyone was real worried about you, Professor. Cyril? Was that you? Oh, kid. Have you been looking for Rhea with the Knights? Of course, without Lady Rhea, I don't belong anywhere. Cyril, that's not... Never mind.
Oh my. The Golden Deer House is together again at last. And all grown up. Well, for the most part.
I do regret that we were never able to hold a proper graduation for all of you students.
It's been 5 years since Lady Rhea disappeared. We've devoted all of our energies to finding her. However, without being able to set foot in Empire territory, we are at a standstill. We had hoped that perhaps the Archbishop would return here on his day. That of the long-awaited Millennium Festival. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case, though I don't suppose you had very high hopes in that regard. Even if she were able to return here, with the monastery in ruins, I don't think she would have felt safe enough to do so. Right, Hilda?
Yeah, it's an implication of the church. To think you've left it in such a state.
That's true. Perhaps we've left it alone for too long. We need to make things right.
I can clean this place up like new. It's not fit for Lady Rhea like this.
And leaving this place in ruins affects the safety of this area, too.
Agreed. There is also a great deal of valuable literature here.
Then let's do it. If we all work together, we can restore the monastery to its original beauty. We will require the aid of skilled craftsmen, too. I shall seek out any such individuals who are willing to return to Garrick Rock.
Fantastic. I'll figure out how to split up the work, and then we can get started.
This is going to be it for this episode.
Part 2. Verdant Win. Guardian. The Alliance Leader's Ambitions. In the monastery, Garrick Rock is its home base. The Alliance army joins forces with the Knights of Ceros. Together, they begin to take up arms against the Etruscan.
Work, Hilda. You didn't do much manual labor, but you managed to rope the knights into helping us restore the monastery.
Thanks, Claude. But all I did was piggyback on your scheme. I saw your eyes telling me to make some magic happen.
Thank you so much for your help with restoration.
Please, it was nothing. We're just doing our part as former students.
I'm told you to wrap the bandits. That job should have fallen to us. I'm sorry for the trouble.
Hey, don't think twice about it. We're all allies in the resistance against the Empire, right?
The church is at war with the Empire, but let's be realistic. Wouldn't it be better for the Alliance to eventually submit?
The way I see it, the Emperor wants to take over all of Poland and destroy the existing order of the world. I can't see her allowing the Alliance to continue to exist. We're in this just as deeply as you are. Actually, we were hoping to use this place as a base. The Empire begs to be meddled with, and we're first in line.
What? Why would you want to make your base here of all places?
Garrick Mach is situated in the center of Poland, both geographically and spiritually. We want to secure this location while the Empire is still overlooking it.
I see. The Empire doesn't see this place as important at the moment because it's far from the front lines.
But if we simply decide that it's ours to occupy, that does nothing to inspire the hearts and minds of the people of Poland. Luckily, good old Teach has finally returned. If the Professor Rhea entrusted with the sword of the Creator fights at our side, well now, that's a just cause anyone could get behind. What's more, here we are, working alongside the legendary Knights of Ceros. It smacks of divine providence, doesn't it? Can you feel it? I've heard what you have to say, Crowley. You, Professor? Where do you stand? On our own, we lacked sufficient military strength. But with the help of the Alliance, the Archbishop said if anything should happen to her, that we should entrust the affairs of the Church to you. If you intend to fight alongside the Alliance, then I will follow you as well. Is that acceptable, Flo? Of course. I can't think of anything more reassuring than both Teach and the Knights. So, Together, we'll stop the Emperor and her reckless ambitions.
That will be it for this video.
Thanks for your help out there. Battles tend to go smoother with you around. I think you did most of the heavy lifting. It may be unwise to think this way on the battlefield, but I feel I can trust your commands without question. Not sure. I might have an idea, but I've also noticed that you've been putting me in more precarious situations lately. Almost like you know I won't question your orders. No need. I'm glad you trust me to get the job done. I knew you were doing it on purpose. You're in a very important position now that you're leading the charge against the Emperor. Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers' Academy. Your old students still call you professor. That's no title for the commander of an army. You'll always be their professor, huh? You sure are an interesting one. My people lost the war and left to wander Fogland alone. And I guess meeting you was my prize. You're looking confused. You don't know any of this? I was living in my head and dad. Story that 2 years ago. But being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here now. Don't worry though. I don't plan to turn on you.
See? You're going to basically. Yeah, we're going to. So the plan is like the explore, then battle. Since we don't have any major battles, and then we're going to be doing the mission. And we will. Oh, and I'm pretty sure there's only 5 within the shop at all times. Like, at. Let's get Aku to the Master Ink. And some of them.
I did pretty well.
We definitely know that we skipped Ingrid's advanced class since there wasn't really. Since otherwise we would have had it be the Riven writer. Let's get you upgraded. So that way then you're not behind.
I must continue to work hard.
We have an option between two memories and a Wyvern Master. Wyvern Lord. What? Mm-hmm.
Perfect comprehension.
Yeah, I'll see you guys within the next episode. See you guys then.